Hello everybody, this is thejonnymar, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Link's Awakening. And so we are still looking for the remainder of the golden leaves that Richard sent us after. So we have to find three more leaves. And the first of the three is actually right here. There we go. And like Link to the Past, we can use magic powder on these anti-fairies. And some of the time you get a fairy. I would have liked one, but unfortunately some of the time you don't get a fairy. But oh well, we still have 3 hearts, that's okay. I should be able to survive. And the other 2 leaves that we have to get are actually upstairs, so first let's step on this switch. What did that do? Ah, it opened the front gate. So now we can head out through the front instead of having to go back underground and use the monkey path that we used to get in here. Alright, leaf number 4. You have to use a bomb on the wall here. Free this guy and then slash him into oblivion. Bam! So that leaves 1 more leaf to find. And it of course is being guarded by this ball and chain soldier. Now you can actually throw bombs down at him from up there on that platform, but he just respawns then when you go to get the actual leaf. Now to open this door, you have to use a pot. Throw it into it. And that can take a little time to figure out, but obviously I knew about it, so I just did it. It takes 4 charges of your sword to kill this guy. And if you can catch him in the corner like that, sometimes his ball and chain will hit the little flame over there. Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead to Richard's place. Now we have all your leaves, so give us our reward. Move a box? Stairs? You're supposed to just give us the reward, not make us go somewhere and get it. Ugh. Alright. We'll play your game, Richard, but this is the last time. Another secret seashell. And we actually have to go back up to the above ground route in order to get the slime key that we need to open up the 3rd dungeon. And of course it's not easy, it's not just in a chest out here. We have to go through a maze. And so certain of these bushes, when you slash them, like so, are actually pits. So you have to find the route that takes you successfully through the maze without killing yourself. Fortunately, I know pretty much the route. I may miss a bush here or there, but you want to basically, for the most part, stay to the edges. Now the exception is up here, you want to hang a left, and then cut again upwards. Apparently here. And there we go. And you do need the shovel, because the key is underground, as this little statue tells you. Bingo bango! So now we got that. Again, I'm going to cut back to Richard's and we'll head to the 3rd dungeon. So that was really annoying of you to make us go all the way over there to get it. Why can't you just have it in your little cloak there? Princes, I'll never understand them. So we need to actually use the key before we can head to the 3rd dungeon. So head back this way, stick it in the hole, and turn. And there we go. Now you would think that would be called the slime dungeon or something of the like, but it's not. Oh no, it's not. It's something incredibly different. Although the boss is a slime, so I think that's where the name kind of comes from. But to get over there, we need to use our magic feather to jump across some water. And there's actually 1 more secret seashell we can get. We head up here. Any guesses where it is? Will I kill off these octorots? Yes, it's in the middle there. So dig it out. Oh, we got a rupee too. Double bonus. Okay, so let's head into the 3rd dungeon, which is called the Key Cavern. So as the name mentions, you have to collect a ton of keys in order to progress through this dungeon. And we have to use our little pot trick here to get in. These bomb guys are really annoying. You have to hit them and they fly around and blow up, and they almost always run into me at least a couple of times. In fact, I'm probably gonna die at least once in this dungeon. Although, I do have the magic potion, so it shouldn't actually kill me. Ugh. Mimic chest. Now, we can't actually get the chest in there until later, because we can't access that little slime that was on the left side. Okay. So, as you'll notice, Guardian Acorn, wonderful. All these different doors. Let's start with the north door. So let's kill these guys off. I don't know how many times I hit that switch, but you want to hit the switch and then head back upstairs, and that'll allow you to access a couple chests with some rupees in them. This one's got 50, and then one a couple rooms back actually has 200 in it. So let's head back that way. Of course, we have to re-kill all the enemies because they respawn. Kind of annoying about this game. A lot of respawning whenever you change floors. And somehow we're able to slash upward like that. Gotta love 2D. Alright, 200 rupees. I'm ecstatic. Actually, I really am. We're already almost halfway to the bow. Now, you can go left or right there, but the rooms are a little bit harder to get the key in, so I'm actually just going to continue on with the dungeon, and once we get the special item for this dungeon, I'll come back and do those rooms. But in the meantime, let's kill off all these slimes, which I guess makes sense again. Slime key. Lots of slimes hanging around. Giving us access to more keys. Makes sense. And there's actually a point in the wall there we can bomb, in between the torches. And if you slash at it with your sword, it'll make a kind of a distinctive sound for those Zelda vets that indicates that the wall can be bombed. Now, the one to the north there is a little bit more obvious. It has all the cracks, and we can't get across this yet. We need the special item from this dungeon. And then the big arrow, in case it wasn't obvious where to bomb. Come on, game designers. Give us a little bit more credit than that. So these bombs are a little bit different. Instead of flying around, they actually count down. And you slash them. And you have to hit them away from you at the last second to keep from getting harmed. Ugh. Okay. Well, hopefully I get the timing a little bit better next time, because they do respawn every time you go through the freaking room. It's annoying. Yes, yes, the compass. Thank you. Come on. Now, you actually can bomb the wall in this room, too, to get one more key. So let's do that real quick. We'll take out these bombs. Of course, get hit a couple times. And get our last little key for this area. Jeez. Unfortunately, there is almost always a fairy worm underneath one of these pots. There we go. So, back to full health. Let's see if I can do these bombs a little bit better this time. Activate all of them. One. There we go. Ugh. Well, I only got hit once. That's better. I wonder what those little barriers were over there. We'll find out in due time. You have to kill off all these slimes to get these doors to reactivate. And we have these stupid birds. Very annoying, they disappear. And they run away and shoot things at you, so let's see if I can charge up and kill them off. Alright. You have to wait until they're basically right about to appear, and then it's a little bit easier to kill them. Slash. Alright, piece of power. That'll make things go a little bit quicker. And then I can throw this pot at this guy. And you do need bombs for the mini-boss in this level, so make sure to grab these. And the map, at last. Ready to take on the mini-boss, viewers? Any guesses what it is? Well, for those of you that have played the original Zelda, remember, I think his name was Dodongo? You had to put bombs into his mouth? Well, these are very similar. You have to put bombs inside of them because otherwise they're impervious to any type of attack. You have to make them swallow 3 bombs each to kill them off. So enjoy your snacks. And die. Quickly, please. I got 2 on each. There we go. And actually, if you pick up the bomb before it explodes, you can hold it indefinitely. And if you can catch them in a corner, you can just throw it into their mouth like that. Nice little trick in this one, that the bombs don't explode as long as you're holding them. And we get the special item, the Pegasus boots. Great day. Finally are able to dash around, although they have a little bit of a delay when you start using them. So this lets us access some areas we couldn't before. So now we can start getting across these big pits that are at least 3 spaces. Although I suck at timing these. As you can see. See if I can do it. Jeez. And then up here we have a double. I don't know why I'm so terrible at timing it. I just can't get the coordination down with the double tap. Like in Link to the Past, I was good at using the Pegasus boots and also other items, but in this game, I'm not very good with it. Maybe I'll get better as the game progresses. So we actually want to now head back to the first room. So we're going to use the teleporter in the mini-boss room to go back to the beginning of the dungeon. And that'll let us get a couple more things. First off, it'll let us get this guy. Unless he throws us into a pit. So yeah, try to run straight at him. And that'll let you kill him. And so obviously you can't kill him before you get the Pegasus boots. Although, I've heard people say if you constantly hold towards it over time, you can inch slowly towards him. But I don't have the patience for that, so I've never done it. Now let's go get that slime that we couldn't get to before because of these barriers. Now you do have to have the Pegasus boots as well as the sword equipped in order to do this dashing attack. If you just have the Pegasus boots equipped, you will run, but you won't do damage when you run into enemies. Oh, come on, don't get stuck on the wall. Come and get me. Jeez. Alright, and the last thing we need to get up here is kill off these 2 skeletons, and that'll get us the last special item in this dungeon, which is the incredibly useful stone piece, or the stone slab. And basically, that doesn't really do much for you. I think it tells you how to kill maybe Dodongo, which is irrelevant because obviously I've already killed him to get the Pegasus boots. But it might tell you something about, alright, another piece of power, the boss of the dungeon, because he's a little sneaky. Alright. So now, since we have the Pegasus boots, we can actually run at these guys and kill them before they're able to teleport. So what we need to do is just run into them from the other side of the room. As long as you give yourself enough space, you'll be perfectly fine. And then you gotta be quick because the key will fall into the pit. And then you gotta exit and come back in and look like an idiot. Like me. Everyone makes mistakes, viewers. Nobody's perfect. Okay, this guy's a little trickier. Okay. I just love pits, apparently. There we go. Now, those keys are basically irrelevant. You didn't need to get them, but just for completion's sake, I decided to. All you need is 4 total keys to continue on to the boss. So then they let you get through all of these little key blocks. Now that we have the Pegasus boots, we can activate this guy. And I suck at this jump again. My timing is always terrible. Let's see. Oh yeah, terrible. Great job, Johnny. Alright, 1 more room to go. Well, actually 2 more rooms. So we gotta kill all these guys off in order to open the door. Not too tough now that we have the boots. And there's actually an extra key in this room for some reason. And that's basically, I think, because if, like me, you choose to go onward to the second part of the dungeon first, then you need this extra key to access all the other rooms. Well, I know where you are. Just run into the wall. Ah, it's a big eyeball. How come you're not dying? So yeah, you have to hit him and then run into the middle, like so, to split him. And then he'll drop down from above, and if you jump, you can keep yourself from being paralyzed. Otherwise, you'll get stunned. Since I have the piece of power, very, very quick to kill off these 2 guys. There we go. Dungeon 3 completed. What do we get? The Sea Lily's Bell. Kind of tinny sounding. Alright, and in my next episode we will continue onward. So as always, viewers, thanks for watching. Let's get our hint here. Waterfall. And I will see you next time.